Hello, and welcome back to more of The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. So, last time, we did the Water Temple, which took ages. And then we set things up so that we can go into either the Spirit Temple or the Shadow Temple. And I set up a poll, but the poll was a tie, not for lack of votes. So I've decided that I'm going to start with the Spirit Temple, because I think that lends itself better. So now, before we go anywhere, I haven't seen you around, kid. What do you want? To see the temple, looking for the sages, or nothing, really? You're just a kid. The temple is no place for kids. Kids are the only ones who are able to get through that crack there, so... Sage? I don't know anyone like that. Nothing, really. You have nothing to do? What good timing! Can you do me a favor, kid? Wait a second, I want to ask you first. You wouldn't happen to be one of Ganondorf's followers, would you? What if I am? Don't try to act cool, kid. I was just asking. A kid like you could never be one of Ganondorf's followers. Well, let's cut to the chase. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Naburu of the Gerudo. I'm a lone wolf thief. But don't get me wrong. Though we're both thieves, I'm completely different from Ganondorf. With his followers, he stole from women and children, and he even killed people. A kid like you may not know this, but the Gerudo race consists of only women. Only one man is born every 100 years. Even though our laws say that lone male Gerudo must become king of the Gerudo, I'll never bow to such an evil man. By the way, what is your name, kid? Kid? The way she says that, it sounds like he refused to respond. What kind of name is that? Well, anyway. I wanted to ask you a favor. We go through this tiny hole and get a treasure that's inside. The treasure is the silver gauntlets. If you equip them, you can easily push and pull very heavy things. No, kid. Don't even think about taking this treasure for yourself. The silver gauntlets won't fit a little kid like you if you try to equip them. I want you to be a good boy and give them to me. Ganondorf and his minions are using the Spirit Temple as a hideout. Only the silver gauntlets will allow me to sneak deep into the temple. Once there, I'm going to steal all the treasure inside and mess up their plans. How about it? Will you do it? Yes. Thanks, kid. You and I, let's give Ganondorf and his followers a big surprise, shall we? If you can successfully get the silver gauntlets, I'll do something great for you. So in this game, the Spirit Temple is the only dungeon that you have to enter as both child and adult. You absolutely can enter other dungeons as both. Like the bottom of the well you can't get to as both, but you can get to, say, the, what's it called? Dodongo's Cavern. You can get to that, as both, for sure. Now I did that, but I can't actually get hardly anything over there, so I'm going... I think that was... maybe this is correct. No, it's not. Okay. Well, And that did use a decent amount of magic. Because it's on the other side, I can't just hit it with the boomerang. We got a small key. Finally can move forward. Okay, those things are actually there to help me. Time to actually use bomb shoes the first time. I think that's the only time... Well, actually, even then. I was about to say that's the only time you have to use bomb shoes, but even then you don't have to use bomb shoes. A really precisely timed bomb throw will actually do the same job. So... But that gives you some bomb shoes, so... you have no excuse to not have bomb shoes here. Yay, 5 more rupees. Again, none of the stuff that I'm doing with Din's Fire is strictly necessary. To use Din's Fire 4. I couldn't, like this one I could do later, with fire arrows, and then, the other one, I could do with just a stick. If I waited a bit. But now I have a dungeon map, so... Oh boy. Well, this is fun. Yeah, you might have seen how much damage he did just there. Ow. A randomizer of this game? It's always fun watching. Okay, let's actually do this the correct way. The correct way, I said. Let's get him to whack this filler down. Ow. That's fine, I have fairies for a reason. That's fine. I have fairies for a reason. Okay. I'll just have to find more. Let's see. Let's go ahead and, pull this out then. Hey, what's up, kid? Surprised to see me? A long time in this world is almost nothing to you, is it? How mysterious. Even I thought that the tales of a boy who could travel back and forth through time was merely a legend. Oh, bombs. Yeah, bombs do kind of work, but... I have fairies. Kid, you have fully matured as an adult. From now on, the future of all the people in Hyrule is on your shoulders. Maybe it's not my time anymore. Here's my last advice. This is actually the last time you see him. 2 witches inhabit this temple. In order to destroy them, turn their own magic power against them. Hoot! You want to hear what I said again? I will continue to watch you. Hoot! And we got the silver gauntlets. If you wore them, you would feel power in your arms. The power to lift big things with A. But these gauntlets won't fit a kid. Plus, you promised to give them to Nibiru. Just keep your word. Problem with that. Hey, where are you taking me? Arrgh! Let me go! You fiends! Ganondorf's minions! Kid, get out of here, now! These witches, they're using black magic on me! Nice seam in the hand there. Okay. Well, that's that. You know what? I know where to get some fairies, so I'm gonna go do that. Your sticks and slingshot have all rotted, but your jug of milk is still good. It's the freshest milk ever. It always stays fresh. And I don't know that it's that your sticks and slingshot have rotted. It's that, they're too small for you to hold. Or something. Anyway, we now have the silver gauntlets. There we go. So this room probably perplexes a number of people, but I know what's up. Literally. Right, I remember it now. Yeah, we'll be playing that a lot in this temple. Time to get the compass. Yay, your recovery heart. Yay, an ice trap. Minimum number of hearts to lose for an ice trap is, 1/4. I don't think there's anything else if I push it any further, because there's no more marks on the map. Okay. Yep, that's what I figured. By far the easiest way to get rid of those guys. Bomb shoes. Okay. So yeah, now I could just get that chest with fire arrows, but alternatively I can leave it. I could do this the proper way. Or I can do that. You know, I was trying not to shoot that arrow, but whatever. Door open. It doesn't matter. That's if I was going to do that the proper way, which I totally didn't. So I don't have to do that. Oh boy, this. I hate this so much. Okay. No, 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 no. Get on the Switch. There we go. That's the key there. Now we got 2 invisible chests here. And what do you know, we have another Dark Knight. This time we have the big orange sword. Let's see how he likes 4 times damage. Oh, stand by the door and hookshot him? That would be a better way to do it, I guess. Step out of the dungeon for a brief moment. And we've got another chest. Here's the other dungeon item. The Mirror Shield. This shield's polished surface can reflect light or energy. Press R to use it. Also, it can never be stolen by like-likes. Haha. Similar to this. This can't be stolen by like-likes either. Because it's one of a kind. So, aha. All the structures are back, but the boss is not, so we can just go back. Wait, I don't have to... Okay. There we go. Don't have to draw my sword. Alright. And we got a small key. Yay, we can move forward. So this room has spikes on the side. And if you're halfway between walls, while they shift, then you fall. However, like so. However, I can sort of cheese it because I can skip to most of the way up the wall. Actually, all the way up the wall with the long shot. That works too, I guess. So yeah. You can climb up those walls, or you can just skip to the top with the long shot. The same sound effect is used for both the torch slugs and the like-likes. I am very, very glad that these are torch slugs, not like-likes. Not that like-likes have anything they could steal from me at this point, because I've unequipped all the things they could steal from me. But it's still annoying. They're still very annoying. Now, obviously, all of these doors, there's only one exit to this room. All these doors are obviously fakes, so I'm not going to bother with them. Oh, right. There's an invisible target up here. In there? No. Song of Time? Maybe that. No. I can always try the speedrunner trick. Damage boost. Now, now, I'm inexperienced with doing that, but, speedrunners will just take the damage once instead of, like, 5 times like I did. But it works. There we go. I don't care. You can stay there. There we go. Down we go. And what do we do about this? Let's shine a light on it. Ho ho ho! Looks like someone is here, Kume. Hee hee hee! Looks like it, Kotake. What an outrageous fellow he is, to intrude so boldly into our temple. Ho ho ho! We should teach this outrageous fellow a lesson! Hee hee hee! Oh, loyal minion! This one looks different somehow. I think there's a gem on the head. Destroy this intruder on our behalf. It's funny, he had out the Master Sword and then... We already destroyed 2 of these. Alright, I want you to whack this pillar, please. And how about whacking another pillar or the throne or something? Ow! That is exactly the opposite effect I was going for. Oh my goodness. I am not recovering health doing this. Ow. Forget it. There we go. Where am I? Well, well. Looks like she's back to normal. Gume. She's just a little girl, but she commands a lot of respect among the Gerudo Kotake. Maybe we should make her work for the Great Ganondorf for a little while longer. Ho ho ho. Then we should brainwash her again. Hee hee hee. Alright, I'm gonna see if the Megaton Hammer can destroy these things. That would be great. Nope. Or my sword. One more try. Nope. That's unfortunate. Okay. Look at that stupid kid. He came on his own to offer himself as a sacrifice to the Great Ganondorf. With my flame, I will burn him to the bone. With my frost, I will freeze him to his soul. Here's the real boss fight. Sorcerer's Sister's twin robot. That's not helpful. There we go. That was very close. Okay, we have to hit these two with their own magic. And to do that, you'll want to target the one that's not using magic. What? Okay. Quit targeting, please. What? How did I get hurt there? This is so annoying. This is what you're supposed to do, is just sit in a corner and use this. There we go. That worked a lot better. Hopefully they'll move to a better spot. This is so hard to aim. This is so hard to aim. What? Why? I did so much better on 3DS. I'm gonna try to do the targeting thing again. What? Why? Ugh, this is so annoying! Why? I swear, I'm doing the best I can. What do I have to do? This worked like twice, the whole time. This is insane. There we go. 3 times. I think there's 4 times that you have to do this. Oh, that wouldn't have worked no matter what I did. Get down, get down! Ah. This is by far the most annoying part of the fight. The second part is way easier. Here we go, second part. Okay, let's get serious now, Kotake. Okay, oh, okay, Kume. Kotake and Kume's double dynamite attack. They suddenly look 200 years younger. I'm gonna say 20. Nope, 200. Okay, so, you have to get 3 of the same element. Now, the first time you do this, they will automatically be all three the same element. But after that, you have to be choosy about what you get. Doesn't matter which element, you just have to get three of the same. Put it away, Link! Put it away, Link! Alright, we got ice. Ice. Fire. Ice. Haha! This dialogue is a little fast. I might not get to read it all. Shoot, what a fresh kid. This time we'll get serious, right, Kotake? What? Hey, Kume, what is that above your head? I don't know, but you have one over your head too, Kotake. But I'm only 400 years old! And I'm just 380 years old! We're twins, don't try to lie about your age! You must have gone senile. Who are you calling senile? Is that how you treat your older sister? We're twins, how can you be older? Yeah, how heartless you are! How can you be so ungrateful? You're heartless. You're ungrateful. I'll come back to haunt you! There's the heart. $17 hearts. Kid, let me thank you. Look what the little kid has become in the past 7 years. A competent swordsman. By the way, I really messed up. I was brainwashed by those old witches and used by Ganondorf to do his evil will. But isn't it funny that a person like me could turn out to be the Sage of Spirit? And now I'm going to fight them as one of the 6 sages. I'm going to pay them back for what they did to me. Kid? No. Kid, the hero of time. Instead of keeping the promise I made back then, I give you this medallion. Take it. Receive the Spirit Medallion. The Buru awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. If only I knew you would become such a handsome man. I should have kept the promise I made back then. Alright. That's that for the Spirit Temple. It's our quick warp to Kakariko, but also it's our warp to the spot in the graveyard that we can't get to otherwise. This is the one spot in the game where Din's Fire is absolutely required. You can do that with fire arrows, but it's really hard, because those torches are on a timer. And there's just way too many torches. Shadow will yield only to one with the Eye of Truth, handed down in Kakariko Village. If you do not have the Lens of Truth here, it is really, really, really hard. Not saying it's impossible, but it's really hard. Make my beak face the Skull of Truth. The alternative is descent into the deep darkness. That's what I used the Lens of Truth there to show, was which skull is actually there. It's totally random, and not, and, you can't just tell that based off of memorizing it. Another thing we can do. Head back here. One who gains the Eye of Truth will be able to see what is hidden in the darkness. Yeah, so if you hadn't done Bottom of the Well before coming here, this is all of your, very many hints of, hey, go do the, go do it. Shadow Temple. Here is gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. That was a little easy. We already got the dungeon map, haha! A lot earlier than in the Spirit Temple, huh? Shadow Temple. Here is gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. What is hidden in the darkness? Tricks full of ill will. Can't see the way forward. One who gains the Eye of Truth will be able to see what is hidden in the darkness. Thanks. Hey, we remember this thing, right? From Bottom of the Well? Yeah, so, the difference here is that, we now have the Lens of Truth. And we can just whack him. Well, that's impossible. That was good enough. Okay. That was 2 jump attack equivalents. That was 8 damage each. And unlike all the hassle that we went through with the Spirit Temple, this is the dungeon item. We already got it. You got the hover boots. With these mysterious boots, you can hover above the ground. Downside, no traction. You can even use these to walk for short periods where there is no solid ground. Be brave and trust in the boots. Hello, Alley Cat Pink. Yes, I did get a camera. I got it for Christmas. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? So this is sort of like the water temple in that we'll be moving our boots on and off, but it's far less common than we had to in the water temple. So it's not as big of a deal, and you won't hear people complaining about it. Another fun thing is I was watching a multi-world, and they all got stuck. Somebody had missed a progression item. It was this chest. He had come into the room, grabbed all of the silver rupees, and then left without grabbing the chest. They spent like 2 or 3 hours trying to figure out where they had gone wrong, why they couldn't move forward, and it was that chest. This wall, it's saying something. It says, you want to see a fairy to the other world? Come here. Whee! And that is a fairy. The other world. Can't do anything with it right now. Something to note is a lot of the illusions in this temple are one-sided. Ow. Like, I can't see through this, but some of them I can. Like you saw when I was climbing up the ladder. Oh boy, Griddos still work like that, huh? That's fine. They still go down in 2 hits, because I have the big orange sword. Goodbye. We really didn't have to wait for those 3 big chests, huh? Fun fact, between this game and Master Quest, there's exactly 1 room that is completely unchanged, and it's this one. So another thing that they're good for is there's hazards on the floor. You see those spikes? I could just walk right over them. Blue rupee. Master quests that are mean and they stick a bunch of stuff along the way. And this, I can just do this. He can't actually reach me, and if he... Yep, he walks off. Same for the other one. Oh, he got up here. But he walked off too. So, yeah. That's the only two of them, but yeah, nice and easy way to get rid of them. Instead of actually fighting them, just let them walk off the edge. Very important, jump off before it gets done. Because when it gets to the end over here, it just sort of falls. Kid, the ship is sinking! Abandoned ship! Get onto a safe platform! So, if you're really unlucky, you can get to this spot in a randomizer without a bow or the hook shot, or the long shot. You can get to here with just the hook shot, and not the long shot. Oh. Long shot doesn't go... yeah. I guess long shot doesn't reach. Okay. But yeah, you can get to this spot without the bow. Which would be really bad. Because I couldn't do this. But I did get here with the bow, so that's how you take that down. Alternatively, if you do a really precise angle, you can go along this wall with a bomb chew. And I think that's all I need to say. Oh, this room. So the only way to properly solve this room is with Din's fire. You can use fire arrows, but then you're on a timer because when these things reach the center, they still take you out. So instead you do this. We got a small chest with a blue rupee, yay, and a big chest with the big key, or the boss key. I don't even have to declare it because the chest already declares it. Phantom Shadow Beast Bongo Bongo. So, remember how it said that you could go to the, it talked about going to the Gerudo training grounds and it's not worth it as much? Well, this is the one boss where it's useful. And I totally forgot about that until just now. Oh well. I need arrows. good on these. He drops arrows just in case. So the purpose of the hover boots here is that it makes it far, far easier to have the time to actually do this. I didn't hit him. You've got to be kidding me. He didn't hit with his sword in time. There we go. And that is the shadow that was released from the well earlier. Do not ask me how it even fit through the opening. Well, we didn't use any fairies, so I guess that makes things faster. I got a heart container, up to 18 hearts. Chamber of the Sages. The boy with the noble Zelda's ocarina. As I expected, you have come. I am Impa, one of the Sheikah. I am Princess Zelda's caretaker, and I am also the sage who guards the Shadow Temple. We Sheikah have served the royalty of Hyrule from generation to generation as attendants. However, on that day 7 years ago, Ganondorf suddenly attacked, and Hyrule Castle surrendered after a short time. Ganondorf's target was one of the keys to the Sacred Realm, the hidden treasure of the royal family, the Ocarina of Time. My duty bound me to take Zelda out of Ganondorf's reach. When last I saw you, as we made our escape from the castle, you were just a lad. Now I see that you have become a fine hero. There's nothing to worry about. Princess is safe now. Soon, you'll meet Princess Zelda face to face, and she will explain everything. That is when we, the 6 Wise Ones, will seal up the evil king and return peace to Hyrule. I have to stay here. You go to Princess Zelda's side and protect her on my behalf. Now I put my power, which should be helpful to you, into this medallion. You receive the Shadow Medallion. Impa awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. Please look out for the princess. Kid, the hero. Finally, all of us, the 6 sages, have been awakened. The time for the final showdown with the King of Evil has come. Not right away, I'm going to Gerudo training grounds. Before that, though, you should meet the one who is waiting for you. The one who is waiting for you at the Temple of Time. Yeah. I'm off to the Gerudo training grounds now. There's a few things in there that I would rather like to get. This is the Gerudo's training ground. Membership card verified. 1 try for 10 rupees. Alright, I'll take your 10 rupees. Give it your best shot. They really should charge more than 10 rupees. You can overcome the trials in chambers ahead. Then and only then will you be qualified to hold our secret treasure. Beat all the enemies in a limited time. This is way harder in the... limited view here is kind of hard. So, you know how we got to Stalfos there? Well, in Master Quest, in the Master Quest, it's a Dark Nut. Okay, we got a small key. We're getting lots of small keys in here, and then we get to use them at the center. Gather the jewels of white while avoiding traps and danger. I forget where everything is. Because they just want to get ridiculous for me. They went and added, and you can see there are floor masters in here as well. That ain't it. That's not good. Go fast, go fast, go fast, go fast, go fast, go fast. Woo! 1 second left on the clock. 1 solitary second. Without the necessary items, one will be confounded by impossible mysteries. Yeah, so the idea here is... That was a completely accidental quick spin. Alright. Get a bundle of arrows. One with silver hands shall move a giant block. If you come to the Gerudo training grounds when you first can, this is the only part of the area that you can't do. You have to wait until, Alright, so next up... That brings us the gate. No, I don't want to go that way. You have to wait until you've beaten the Spirit Temple to come here and fully finish it. Now we got a ton of light lights. If you get rid of all of them, you get more stuff. Liberty. Do it. Okay. And a huge rupee. So this is one more dungeon that does not have a dungeon map. There are very, very few of them. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is the only dungeon with no dungeon map, now that I think about it. Even the bottom of the well had one. Blind the eyes of the statue. Y'all know how well I aim when I'm on a timer. Oh my goodness. This is insane. Why am I doing so poorly? Oh my goodness, that was nuts. Why did it take so many tries? So many tries. Like 20 arrows, right? Got another small key. Another small key. Thankfully, don't have to do that again. Find a secret passage in this room. That's a magic pack. More magic. Then we get Wolf Knight's on Hammer. Another small key. Arrows. That's much appreciated, actually. Opens door. Cross the Sea of Fire. I'm not sure how this is Gerudo training grounds, because I'm pretty sure that nobody but the Hero of Time could do this. No, no, no. No, no! That was weird. Yeah, that was a larger gap than I thought it was. Collect the underwater gems! Oh boy. This is terrible. Okay. So how do you collect that gem? Stand in the right spot. What? So, for obvious reasons, speedrunners of this game call this the toilet. Because you're underwater and going in a circle. And it also is terrible. Yeah, because you're underwater and going in a circle, and it is full of terribleness. We got a small key. If you desire to acquire our hidden treasure, you must strive to obtain the keys hidden in each chamber. Got a bunch you. Bunch of arrows. There's a clockwise maze of locked doors, so going this way. There we go. Yes, I knew this in here, obviously. Got a small key. Purple rupee.
Red rupee. I think I'm one small key short. Darn it. Yeah, we go. That stinks. I'm gonna have to step out for a second. There is one more small key here. I just have to find it.
You can skip 2 small keys, but I was not smart in how I handled them, so... And I started the maze at the wrong spot, so here's the last one. Defeat all the enemies in a limited time. That's a Gauntlets. Is the only one of its kind in the game outside of the final dungeon. Okay, I guess it's not one of a kind, because there's 2 in the room, but yeah. You only encounter those in the final dungeon, and they're right here. There we go. That's the last small key. Now we can finish this. Nice. Nice. Come on. Put it back over. Or not. Let's just leave normally. Oh my goodness. I did not recover any health doing that. Okay. So if we'd come back to here instead of starting from back there on doing the locked doors, we could have skipped 2 of the key usages and gotten it without having to do all of the stuff. That's fine, because we did all the stuff, so... Now we get the ultimate reward for this. The Ice Arrow! Set to sea and your arrows will be powered up. If you hit your target, it will freeze. This arrow magic is granted only to those who complete the difficult training of the Griddos, so use it with pride. Also, it sucks, and it's only useful against Bongo Bongo. And minor enemies. Bongo Bongo is the only boss that is affected by it, let's put it that way. Work to the Temple of Time. We're finishing this. Oh! Thanks for the follow, Dwayne, 9145. I have been waiting for you, kid. Kid, the hero of time. You have overcome many hardships and awakened 6 sages. And now, you have a final challenge. Showdown with Ganondorf, the King of Evil. For that, I have things I want to tell only to you. Please listen. Another unknown legend of the Triforce passed down by the Shadow Folk, Chicas. If you would seek the Sacred Triangle, listen well. The resting place of the Sacred Triangle, the Sacred Realm, is a mirror that reflects what is in the heart. The heart of one who enters it. If an evil heart, the realm will become full of evil. If pure, the realm will become a paradise. The Triforce, the Sacred Triangle, is a balance that weighs the 3 forces: power, wisdom, and courage. This is actually when they first clarify that. If the heart of the one who holds the Sacred Triangle has all 3 forces in balance, that one will gain the true force to govern all. But if that one's heart is not in balance, the Triforce will separate into 3 parts: power, wisdom, and courage. Only one part will remain for the one who touched the Triforce, the part representing the force that one most believes in. If that one seeks the true force, that one must acquire the two lost parts. Those two parts will be held within others chosen by destiny, who will bear the Triforce mark on the backs of their hands. "7 years ago, Ganondorf, the King of Thieves, used the door you opened in the Temple of Time and entered the Sacred Realm. But when he laid his hands on the Triforce, the legend came true. The Triforce separated into 3 parts. Only the Triforce of Power remained in Ganondorf's hand. The strength of the Triforce of Power enabled him to become a mighty evil king, but his dark ambitions were not satisfied. To gain complete mastery of the world, Ganondorf started looking for those chosen by destiny to hold the 2 other Triforce parts. The one who holds the Triforce of Courage is you, kid. The other, who holds the Triforce of Wisdom, is the 7th stage, who is destined to be the leader of them all. It is I, the Princess of Hyrule, Zelda. I apologize for meeting you in disguise, but it was necessary to hide from the King of Evil. Please forgive me. On that day, 7 years ago, Ganondorf attacked Hyrule Castle. I saw you as I was escaping from the castle with my attendant, Impa. I thought I should entrust the ocarina to you. I thought that would be our best chance. It was. As long as you had the ocarina in your possession, I thought Ganondorf could never enter the Sacred Realm. But something I could never expect happened. After you opened the door of time, Master Sword sealed you away in the Sacred Realm. Your spirit remained in the Sacred Realm, and then the Triforce fell into Ganondorf's hands. He went on to invade the Sacred Realm. Ganondorf had become the Evil King, and the Sacred Realm became a world of evil. All this is an unfortunate coincidence. I passed myself off as a Sheikah in hope that you would return. I waited for 7 years. And now you're back. The Dark Age ruled by Ganondorf, the Evil King, will end. The 6 stages will open the sealed door and lure Ganondorf back into the Sacred Realm. I will then seal the door to the Sacred Realm from this world. Thus, Ganondorf, the Evil King, will vanish from Hyrule. Kid, in order to do this, I need your courage again. Please protect me while I do my part. And here's a weapon that can penetrate the Evil King's defenses. The power given to the Chosen Ones. The Sacred Arrow of Light. So much text. Got the light arrow. The light of justice will smite evil. You should know that this room isn't protected from Ganondorf. That rumbling, it can't be. Princess Zelda, you foolish traitor! I commend you for avoiding my pursuit for 7 long years. But you let your guard down. I knew you would appear if I let this kid wander around. My only mistake was to slightly underestimate the power of this kid. No, it was not the kid's power I misjudged. It was the power of the Triforce of Courage. But, with the Triforce of Wisdom that Zelda has, when I obtain these 2 Triforces, then I will become the true ruler of the world. If you want to rescue Zelda, come to my castle. And where is his castle, you might ask? Because I've intentionally avoided the spot where it's standing this whole time. Ganon's castle. Kid, can you hear me? It's Rauru, the sage. We 6 will gather our power to create a bridge to the castle where Ganondorf dwells. The castle's keep, which is known as Ganon's Tower, is protected by 6 evil barriers. Bring down the 6 barriers and save Princess Zelda. Wow, this looks way fancier in the 3DS version. I can't even describe how much fancier it is. But the 3DS has a much fancier Rainbow Bridge. Alright, now that I'm inside Ganon's castle and not in a cutscene... Dwayne, I meant to ask, how are you doing? Alright, well... randomizers have this set up so that they don't have to do any of them. But, I do, unfortunately.
This is gonna take a while. If stop me. Okay. What you have to do on these is, grab it and pull it away so you have a little more space to go for the trap to move. We got Bonjus. Very important that you stand as perpendicular to this as you can. So you don't end up doing that. There we go. Oh, come on. Door's open. Let's keep going. Where's my source of light supposed to be? Here. There's not actually any light right now. How do we... This one? There we go. I think it was... Nope. You just have to go for it.
Spirit barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, kid. And they just warp us back to the entrance. You don't have to trek the whole way back. I can't do this one.
Already forest. Wait. Wait. Okay. Oh boy, this. Yet another thing that's way easier. Yet another one that's way easier when you put the boots on a button. Goodbye to that. Can't jump while that's going. Ah, that's how you do that. Now that's open. Magic.
The forest barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, kid.
Oh boy, we get to do more of this. I'm going to only use one magical ball for this, because I'm not happy. Yay. Nice trap. That's open now. We get 2 minutes for this. I need to head back because I need more blue flame. Blue fire. Pretty sure that was wrong. Yep, that was wrong. Go back. No, no, no. I need to grab it. You don't have to worry about fact push for this. Fine. Fire again. Fire. That's a rusty. We're still on a timer. Yeah, they were pretty aware of what they were asking of you.
The water barrier is dispelled. Hurry up. That's 3 of them.
This is Shadow. Yeah, whatever. Goodbye. Lots of magic. And some arrows. Hey. Oh, but I still have to do this some more.
That's the back side of the chest, so we need to get to the front side. And we got the golden gauntlets. You can feel even more power coursing through your arms. Grab with A and lift stuff up. Only place you can use that is in here. But yes, this even the final dungeon has a dungeon item. Even this, the final dungeon, has a dungeon item. Shadow barriers dispelled. Please save the princess. You require the gold gauntlets in order to do the fire and light barriers. And also, one thing outside the castle. Like, immediately outside the castle. You don't go very far with these gauntlets. Got one last gold Skulltula to get. I'm not getting, like I said, I'm not going for 100%, but I wanted to see how much I would get just casually. And it looks like 76. That's pretty good. This is what the gold gauntlets let you lift. Not only lift, but throw it really far. What? I don't know why it let go of ZR after the first note there. I only found 5 of the 6 great fairies. Oh well. This one's very important. I don't remember what the 6th one gave you. Welcome, kid. I am the Great Fairy of Courage. I'm going to enhance your defensive power. Receive it now. And of course, what this does is it makes you take half damage. Your defensive power is enhanced. Your defensive power has been enhanced. Damage inflicted by enemies will be reduced by half. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. Alright. We're as powered up as I care to get. Let's get going.
It's not Master Quest. If you fall in that lava, you don't get back up. It's a void. There we go. Too far. This is fun. I get it. Gotta come back up and... There we go. Yes.
Fire barriers dispelled. Hurry up, brother. One last one. There's nowhere for this to go, so it just breaks. And and thankfully we didn't get crushed by the piece that went straight through us.
Lens truth. That's all the enemies. We got Smoky. This room is the bane of randomizers because there's so many treasure chests right here. You might end up getting to Ganon's castle and still have to find something to progress. And it'd be in this room. We got a small key. One. Two. Ow. Ow. Three. Four. Five.
No pots in here. Oh, right, because we're not at the end. And one last trick for you. The light barrier is dispelled. Hurry! There's a spot in here where you can get a whole... Oh, where there's a whole bunch of shops. Ah, here we go. Bunch of fairies, bunch of shops. If you want to restock, there's where you go. But I think I'm good. I never found that on my original playthrough. I only found it when I only found out about it when I was watching a Shop Sanity, where the Deku or a Scrub Sanity, where Deku Scrubs could sell random things. That also helped. I don't actually have to kill these keys. Let's go. Dinophos! They're like Lizalfos, but tougher. But the difference is, I have a much better sword now. And of course, we have a boss key. The boss key being randomized in the randomizer is the main reason why people would have to check out the light room. And of course, we have a couple of Dark Nuts. Pro tip, only hit one. Because only the one that you hit will attack you. There's one. That was fast. Yeah, the doubled health, it's effectively doubled healing, double health. There is really nice. Yeah, double defense is definitely a nice thing. Okay. And here we go. Final fight. Not much to see down here.
I'm gonna need to swap my sword for this.
Hello, Captain DSC. How are you doing? Yep. Right now at the end game. Pretty good with that organ. Thanks. This would refill my health and magic, if I needed it. Davy Jones be organ pros. The Triforce parts are resonating. They're combining into one again. The two Triforce parts that I could not capture on that day 7 years ago, I didn't expect they would be hidden within you two. And now, finally, all the Triforce parts have gathered here. These toys are too much for you. I command you to return them to me. Kid, I can't help you. Because of the darkness, I can't get close. I'm sorry, kid. Am I speedrunning? No, I just decided to put up a timer so that when I edit things, people can see how much I skipped. Now come on. I mean, we played Pong with his ghosts earlier. Of course, I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, we played Pong with his ghost earlier. Of course we'd have to play it with him. So that thing where Navi said that she can't get close, that's talking about the fact that you cannot Z-target during this fight. My timing is terrible. My timing is terrible. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! This is frustrating. Ah! All the damage, though. Yeah. That's why I decided to swap over the sword, or the other sword for that. Oh my goodness. Wow, I'm terrible. Okay. And that's how good I am. Okay. Well, here's a thing that I can do now that I couldn't before. Because I didn't have an empty bottle. But doing that means that I can now not have to swap my sword. Ah! Yeah, because an empty bottle works just as well as the Master Sword at knocking this back. Actually, I think the empty bottle works even better than the Master Sword. There we go! The great evil King Ganondorf, beaten by this kid? Green blood. Kid. Yeah, we're not done yet. He made this castle. It's, and he imprisoned Zelda. That prison is maintained by his power. Ganondorf, pitiful man. Without a strong, righteous mind, he could not control the power of the gods. And yeah, this castle was also made by his power. Same as you were imprisoned, it's time to leave. Kid, listen to me. The tower will collapse soon. With his last breath, Ganondorf is trying to crush us in the ruins of the tower. We need to hurry and escape. Please follow me. One last timed item. This is the only mandatory Titan item in the game. All those other ones that I did for the Big Goron Sword are not at all. Where's she? Zelda! She's actually totally invincible. She only shrieks when I get her. Good thing that Triforce of Wisdom lets her open every door in the way, huh? Would have been real handy in some of the dungeons we did earlier. With all those keys, namely fire and water temples. There they go. Thank you, kid. Now let's hurry. And we got some hearts there for us. She's holding out on us, only giving us those hearts when we actually get hurt. Go! Don't worry about me. Go! Go! I only took a heart of damage as this whole descent. We got one re-dead right at the end. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be freaking kidding me. Go. Down goes the castle. A nice tidy collapse going straight down. Other than the occasional stuff falling off the side. It's over. It's finally over. Kid, sorry I couldn't help you in the battle before. Yeah, it's not over yet. What is that sound? That sound is the reason that I swap swords. There's no way he's going to hold me back again. This time we fight together. There are 2 ways to damage this tail here. Or, 3 ways. Arrows, Big Orange Sword, and a hammer. The Megaton Hammer. Sticks also count, but you can't use sticks as Adult Link. I guess Big Orange Knife would also work. Hello, Kahuna dude. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I'm fighting Ganon. Am I wearing a suit? No. This is just a t-shirt. Kid, the Master Sword is here. Hurry up. Master Sword actually does more damage than the Big Orange Sword in this case. For this specific fight, the Master Sword does more damage. Because anything that's not the Master Sword does 1 damage. Oh, come on. So confident and happy. Well, I guess for a Zelda game it would for sure, because I really like Zelda. Let's see. Okay, come on. Let's get off of the Z target there. Ow. I mean, it always sounds like that. Well. Yes, the battle screen is really this dark. Ow. That was actually one of the criticisms for the 3DS version, was that they made it brighter. Yes, this is on the Switch. There we go! What system? Yes, it's on the Switch. You can see it on the title. I'm using my power to hold the evil king. You use your sword and deliver the final blow. Well, yeah, it was the first time that they bothered to make things in 3D, right? But they did a really good job with, did a really good job with Link. Six sages, now! What other N64 games are there? There's Paper Mario. I didn't really pay close attention, but you can read all of them. Ancient Creators of Hyrule. Now, open the sealed door and send the evil incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm. You! Curse you! Zelda? Curse you! Sages? Curse you! Kid? Someday, when this seal is broken, that is when I will exterminate your descendants. He doesn't know your name. As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand. So he does... I named the hero Kid because it was silly. Because everyone refers to you as Kid until they learn your name. So I just called him Kid. Everyone always calls you Kid. Thank you, Kid. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Thus, peace will once again reign in this world. For a time. All the tragedy that has befallen Hyrule was my own doing. I was so young, I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. I dragged you into it too. Now it is time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time. However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed. Kid, give the ocarina to me. As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it. Don't give it to her. When peace returns to Hyrule, it will be time for us to say goodbye. Now, go home, kid. Regain your lost time. Home, where you're supposed to be, the way you're supposed to be. Well, I mean, this is the game that split the timeline. If, with the, older games, they're not really part of this. Nintendo says, it's if the hero fails here. No. They're just not really part of this. Thank you, kid. Goodbye. The future timeline is what leads to Wind Waker, And the past timeline is what leads to Twilight Princess. Now, I can't play either of those because neither of them are on the Switch. And I don't have the Wii U anymore. But that is where the timeline goes. I would love if Nintendo stuck both of them on the Switch. They put remakes on the Wii U. How long have I been streaming? Since 4 hours and 15 minutes ago. I started right before doing the Spirit and Shadow Temples, and I did both of those, and the Gerudo Training Grounds, and Ganon's Castle. In total, for this game, you can see it in the top left. I should probably stop that timer. But if you're asking how long have I been streaming, like, when did I start streaming on Twitch overall? That was, I think it was July of 2020. I streamed, Xenoblade 1, and I also streamed, a Breath of the Wild challenge. So, that's all for Ocarina of Time. I've played it before, so I can't really give, like, this was my first time through review like I did with the others. Although I guess that wasn't the case for, Link's Awakening either. But I really enjoy this game, but I also greatly enjoy the fact that the 3DS lets you use, gyro controls to assist with aiming. Yeah, I did all of the mini-games and stuff. I got 100% on the 3DS. Not so here. I couldn't do it. Add me on Switch? Sure. I don't actually know the, I don't actually know my code, so I guess I can, send that to you after the stream, via Whisper or something. Unless you know your code and you can post it here for me. But then it's in chat and it'll be on YouTube and everything too. So. Or you can whisper it to me. That would work too. Alright. Everyone's thrown a party. Including the windmill guy. Alright then. Okay. I'll be sure to put that in after the stream. Both Big Orin and his brother are here. And it seems that these two are not so happy. Mido and King Zora. Because they lost, well, their best friend, and their King Zoro lost his daughter, and Mido lost his best friend, Saria. Because they're both sages. I will play Skyward Sword. That's the next thing. Majora's Mask isn't on the N64 Online yet, so Skyward Sword is what I'm starting up on Monday. I have played Skyward Sword before as well, but not on the Switch. I haven't played it since I played it on the Wii. I got 100% in hero mode, so I'm not going to say I'm, like, new to it at any rate, but... I will be playing that. That's what I'm starting up on Monday. As part of the reason I wanted a webcam was so that I could do a little better on streaming that, but setting up the webcam for it, that'll be an experience. Because I'll be using the motion controls. I like the motion controls. So sue me. But, I like the motion controls and I'll be doing it that way, so I'm gonna have to stand up to stream. That'll be fun. And we're back in the past. We still have the Triforce of Courage, which is enough to convince people that Ganondorf should be thrown out, which is why it leads to the events of Twilight Princess. The end. I don't know that it actually leaves the screen. Pressing plus and stuff. Not doing anything. Alright, well. Then I guess that's going to be all for today. When we start up on Monday, I will be playing Skyward Sword, which is the next in the Zelda games that I am able to access. We're skipping over Majora's Mask and Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, which I really like all three of those, but unfortunately I can't access them right now. So, so that's where we're going to start up next time. So anyway, that's going to be all for today. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Oh, what? That's the theme that we played for the Scarecrow. I've never listened to it long enough to hear that before. Okay. You can play whatever tune you like for the Scarecrow, as long as you like as well, and I guess it plays here. Alright. Anyway, so that's going to be all for today, and so thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.